Sounds good. So we think this is 3 out of 5. And this is winners finals. House 3000 Dill against T2 Odyssey. And the early going Odyssey has the banana.
And actually, one of the interesting things about Odyssey with banana is I feel like he can actually rack on a lot of damage with just his specials. Like, he doesn't have to throw the banana in order to, like, make, like, Dill's life, I don't know.
Lasers are very good for that, as well as we've seen Odyssey's side Bs so much. He gets so much off of those. And Odyssey is playing this relatively patient. We're seeing Dill back off as well to his usual style. Dill is generally okay with his opponent getting the banana as we see the low side B come in right away.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where I feel like once the opponent's options are technically limited by banana, Dill is actually really good at exploiting them. You know, he's so familiar with how the projectile works that as long as, you know, he doesn't get hit by the banana, like, actually what's the worst that Fox can do?
And he knows that it takes away from aerials in a lot of senses. You have to either Z-drop, you have to Z-drop aerial, which makes it much more difficult to rising aerial since you can't buffer it. And makes it more difficult to put pressure on in your normal Fox ways because you can't do up tilt strings. You can't do all of those things. Good mix up with the up B. He was at side B height. Goes for the up B to stall a bit.
Right now, Odyssey in a bit of a rough spot, but we know how explosive his combo game is. Beautiful read on that spot dodge and the air dodge as well. Dill looking like he absolutely knows just what Odyssey wants and is exploiting that accordingly.
Sitting at 39% over a minute and a half into the game. Dill doing a fantastic job playing defensively and punishing that side B on a stage. This is something I mentioned earlier. Punishing Odyssey's side Bs as much as you can. Another good up B mix up. But there, he reads the side B, misses the punish though. I wonder if up tilt would have killed, Fox being so light.
Okay, that was actually huge. I think that he could have gone for like suicide fair there, which, I mean...
Would be worth if it worked, but always a big risk.
Especially because right now he's not in that bad of a spot.
Exactly. This is essentially a pretty even game at this point.
Not when he gets forward.
And he's dead. So no longer an even game. With that much rage, Fox could have killed him with, you know, a nair up smash, something along those lines. But now Dill with a pretty decent lead. Got to get down though. Good setup with the banana there, getting him back to neutral.
I feel like game Diddy Kong, it's actually very late. It's very hard to get, like, especially like nair up smash because of okay. Because like those lingering late aerials that lead to things. Diddy Kong's really good at interrupting them. Really good at, like, throwing banana to make it difficult. As soon as he sees you jump in the air, he can actually like really exploit what your game plan is from that point on.
Good choice right there. Dash attack, then just goes to pick up the banana, not wanting to deal with a mix-up of Dill coming down. Oh, and the side B goes just out of the range of Dill's grab right there, goes just through him.
And that's sort of thing where, like, if you're actually, like, I know it seems scrubby at times, you know, oh, Fox side being to stage. If you're able to micro-space that, that is really impressive. And that's actually what we're seeing from Odyssey, where Dill is actually not sure exactly where to get these punishers.
And also, it's really important to get that exact height. And that's what we see so consistently from Odyssey that other Foxes will make mistakes on, is that Fox's side B has very low landing lag, especially if you started off the edge of the stage. But you can get punished for it if you're in the air and falling down for too long. Odyssey gets those perfect heights right above the stage itself. And that's really where we see him shine in his disadvantage state. Fox's disadvantage, not the best, but Odyssey makes it work, and he does a great job frame trapping Dill right there into an F smash and getting a kill.
Yeah, certainly a turnaround from the beginning of that match where Dill looked so dominant, but I feel like there was a point in which Odyssey was like trying to get his footing, you know, really struggling, and it actually happened when he started to, like, as soon as he got Dill to kill percent on that first stock, even though he lost his stock first, I feel like that gave him sort of the motivation, the sort of collectedness in order to just perform the way he needed to in order to take the rest of this, in order to take the rest of that game.
Definitely, we are back on Smashville here for game 2. Dill figuring the stage, not the issue there, and I don't think it was. It was a pretty close game all around, and he had control early on, as we mentioned. Trying to get it back air onto the banana setup right there could have been a big conversion, but Fox being such a fast faller at these low percents is able to fall out or double back air.
And I have to say, I have to commend Odyssey for his patience right now. You know, when you're, like, Odyssey is young, by the way. He doesn't look lit because he's got a nice chin. But
he's like 12.
He's like 12, yeah. And the thing is that he has never won a Xeno. You know, he has been this far before, but after a while, you just get so hungry for it. And I feel like anybody with less composure when they're that young, they would start to panic. They would start to get aggressive. He's metaphorically 12. But the point is that, like, against Dill, like, Dill is probably the worst person to get over-eager on. Like, you know,
exactly. He's such an experienced player, understands how to deal with that kind of aggression.
Like I am absolutely convinced that Odyssey has a bunch of emotions bubbling up inside right now, but none of them are being shown in his play or in his face.
Great spacing. That must have been a misinput, that air dodge.
Woo!
Goes for the up B out of shields. I've seen Dill punish a lot of stuff with that, and it's a pretty quick option, actually, for Diddy. But if it misses, it can be quite risky. Odyssey's able to get the punish with the up smash. Does not get the kill quite yet. Oh, he's looking for a ledge trump bear. But, yeah, we have a very tight first stock right here. Both of them hovering around kill percent right now.
And I'm pretty sure down tilt up smash will mean the end for Fox here, correct? So, oh, and near up smash.
Gets to confirm with the late hit of neutral air. And now Dill down stock 1. Odyssey wants to, or no, we think this is best of 5.
Yes, we believe it is best of 5.
Still, a 2-0 lead would be huge if he can make that happen. And he's got a good situation right here. Yeah, Odyssey took game 1, and he's doing really well here in game 2. Getting the first stock, got Dill at 24. Doesn't seem like much, but you know, any extra credit you can get on here is pretty significant.
I will say, I wonder what that sort of, like, because if he takes his first, you know, in a best 3 out of 5 format,
just barely getting the kill right there. Very low rage, but still able to get the conversion to kill right there with down tilt up smash. Good banana hit.
Oh, great patience from Dill. Waits out that neutral air. And now they're kind of going blow for blow. No huge combos. Right as I say that, a dash attack to forward air. But once again,
still
like,
fairly small conversions here on both sides, not overextending.
Yeah, no, I think that's really the name of the game for both of these guys. You know, Odyssey, although he probably could be dishing out a lot more damage, he does not want to put himself in the bad situation of, you know, he guessed wrong on a 50-50, and all of a sudden that safe pressure is gone.
And in this matchup, and in many matchups for Fox, you put yourself in the wrong side of a 50-50. Sometimes you may end up off stage and getting spiked at 30%. So certainly doing well to play safe at this point. Gets the banana right there as well. And he's looking good here. Has Dill at kill percent. Oh, that could have been an up smash right there. And Dill not able to punish the up tilt, though. Fox up tilt, as I mentioned earlier, one of his sets, minus 17 on shields. Very, very punishable by the entire cast, even at max range, even though you can't grab it.
Oh.
And, oh, the up smash just does it.
Wow, what a call out there. And that's the sort of thing where I'm sure if you went back.
I think we're done. I think it's 2 out of 3.
Does somebody want to tell them? Are we gonna do the reverse of Hungry Box at Evo? Where we go back and tell him his...
I mean, ultimately it was Devin's decision. He is the TO.
All right, Devin is the TO?
Yeah, I can't believe it. Congrats to the new, not champion yet, but probably champion. Well, the last time this happened, he choked, so...
So Odyssey sitting in grand finals right now. Let's take a look at this replay here. We see Odyssey doing a good job just getting that extra percent on. Dill was eventually able to get this first stock. Good read on the side B, getting the down tilt up smash. But Odyssey staying composed. This was his first stock that he took right here. And just doing a really good job finding the opportunities when he had them. Shine stall right there. And they get the late nair. Just catches him dropping shield at just the wrong time. Yeah.
That was the... So for those of you who don't know, when you dash, you